Yo, what's up, immortal? It's your boy GM with Yukio 169. I have to say, I was afraid that the series would have gone back to the normal shenanigans, but it did. I'm glad that after the previous chapter that we've got in terms of character development between Tota and Yukihime, I'm happy that Akamatsu decided to go forward. And I feel like he is wrapping up the series as fast as he can, considering that it is a monthly release series. But yeah, I think that with what I've seen in this chapter, things are going really fast, and he's trying to explore the loosened ends that he left. So great job on that. So we see the scene between Yukihime and Tota being concluded with their so-called date and their hard out discussion. So for the second time, Yukihime is like, okay, I'm letting you go. Like what needed to be said was said, and we saw that in the previous chapter. And of course, Tota is really grateful for that. He is highly embarrassed. Uh, we got Yukihime teasing him about, who do you love? Like, who's the girl that you love, or the guy that you love the most? Because now that I've let you go, you can do whatever you want. And she mentions again that, against Yalda, even though we're immortals, we might die. And what is very like a lot of people will die during this battle. That is for sure. A lot of people will die. Um, so yeah, so in that case, Yuki encourages Tota to find happiness. If he has something uh, untold, if he has some feelings for someone that he feels really, really dearly, except her, to go for it. Because like live your life right now. Because once the battle starts, there's no going back. And we see Tota really applying that to after his discussion and the night that he had with Yukihime. But other than that, I like how Tota mentioned about Cutlass, a name that we haven't heard in a long time, and regarding about his 72 brothers and sisters, the other clones that were created for the clothing of Nikki Springfield. So that means that sooner or later we're gonna have to face that. So this is a great sign that Akamatsu is really not forgetting any important details before the beginning of the end of the series. If we haven't entered that area of the series yet. So going back the next day, we see Tota stumbling upon Kirie, Karin, and Kourumaru. Actually, it's more like them stumbling on him, and he really applies what Yukime has told him. He kind of, and I'm glad that the chapter did not waste time on that moment, because those type of chapters when there are a lot of shenanigans, they just go nowhere, story wise. He makes Tota makes peace with Karen. It's funny. There's a little shenanigans as always, but it doesn't last long. And he's like, Karen, let's say the word together. I'm glad we're the same team. Then he goes to Kirie. I'll be there for you. I'll cherish you until you don't need me anymore. I'll always be loyal. Kiss on the cheek. Nothing that we haven't seen before, but you know what? It's done, and with that, move on. And then he goes to Kourumaru. Let's go on a date. And then bam, like then we go to the next arc, I would say, because it really starts with Kourumaru and his past catching up to him. Something that I love about Yuki Older that I wanted to mention before, but now I'm taking a few minutes to mention that. Um, I mean, if you take Kourumaru in terms of his sexuality, he's pretty much transgender, and I love how this series, when it comes to relationship, uh, it was showcased as it doesn't matter, boy, guy, like Tota, he loves it. Like he may be an idiot, but when he loves someone, it doesn't matter the gender, they're like, I'm gonna say it, he loves Kumaru at a certain level. I would even say it goes into the romantic realm because if let's say if I don't know, by some event that Tota and Kourumaru are the only one left on Earth, Kourumaru, Tota wouldn't mind because he really loves Kourumaru and vice versa as well. And again, in if you, I mean, if you've seen a lot of anime and manga series, anime and manga have always pushed the barrier when it comes to relationship to go whether it's boy love or girl love. You know, they just don't care. You know, let's tell a story. It doesn't matter where it goes. You know, like if it's if they're gay, if they're lesbian, doesn't matter. Like let's write a story, romantic, and you know people will love it. You know, so I always love the fact that you know these in Japan they have really pushed that barrier beyond to new heights when it comes about you know uh, the genders, sexuality, and not making a big deal out of it. You know, because like you see a series like Yuki Older, and you look at a character like Kourumaru. You know, it's really. I think that a lot of people, especially in the LGBTQ community, that happens to be fans of the series, I'm pretty sure a lot of people connect to Kourumaru, and you know, and because you see, Kourumaru is like a guy. He's trying to get out of his shell. Like he's still not decided whether he's gonna stay as a man or as a woman. How he can truly be himself and express his love for Tota. And you got Tota, a guy that no matter what, he's gonna accept Kourumaru the way he is, or she wants to be, you know. So I think that it's really, uh, I think it's a shout out. You know, I'm giving a shout out to Akamatsu for you know displaying the that you know love is love no matter what. So I really wanted to mention that a long time ago, but here I am. So big shout out on Akamatsu for that matter to express it in a way that you know that can relate to a lot of people. So Tota is on a date with Koumaru, and we get a little history lesson about the Toge Shinmei School, about the Kyoto Shinmei School as well, the sword style from which Koumaru has learned as the swordsmanship. Um, so I'm not gonna go into much detail about that, but I'm just gonna say that these schools they have one goal: exterminate immortals. You know, because immortals are the biggest threat to humanity, and these guys are literally, like Tota said in this chapter, the mortal enemies of immortals. So, and Tota was asking like, why is he immortal? And maybe I remember when we saw the guys from the Togen Shinmei School arriving, which by the way they look badass. May I mention? Um, One of them mentioned that Kumaru was carrying something called a shitai, and it was explained in a little line saying that it's an object housing a divine being. So I'm guessing that this might be the source of his immortality. Uh, so um, so Tota asking why why Kumaru is immortal. I'm guessing that the Togen Shinmei school wanted to go with the fight fire with fire kind of method. You know, they need that they want to exterminate immortals. What better way to exterminate immortals with another immortal? But I'm guessing that what happened in his past for Kumaru, he was just considered as a curse. You know, he obviously didn't have any friends. He was an outcast, definitely, obviously. And I'm guessing that you know maybe the experiment worked, but at some level, like maybe he was considered as a failure. So that's why his older brother was like at the beginning of the series, like your mission is to kill Yukime, any known associate, and if you fail, you know what? We just don't give a shit about you. Don't come back, and that's it. You know. So, and here's the thing that I love about this chapter is that remember when I said that Akamatsu is wrapping things up? Look, these guys, like just, I think like the first guy out of them that we've seen was Kumaro's big brother. And we haven't seen that guy since the beginning of the series. That was a long time ago, you know? Like within the first 10, 15 chapters, that was the last time I saw this guy. And now here we are, like wrapping things up. So I think that Akamatsu like is really not forgetting any major character development plot for any key characters. And these guys, they don't mess around. So anyways, near the end of the chapter, we got his big brother Kiromaru appearing with two mercenaries. I think that these guys are also members of the same sword school. You got, man, what was his name again? Nagumo, the mercenary that was supposed to destroy the kids in the slums, like way back, and also Tsukuyomi. Look, I thought I know that Tota has gotten more powerful, but I thought he could have handled himself against him, Nagumo, but look, he still has a long way to, because this guy really neutralized the holy hell out of Tota and Kourumaru, along with Tsukuyomi. Like these two, they really pushed it. They really pushed it against Kourumaru, Tota, and of course, and also Isana and Konoka. By the way, little parenthesis that I forgot to mention. Not Konoka, sorry, Onoka. Little side note about these two: they are truly the grandchild of Setsuna and Konoka from back in the Negima series. How did they got kids? Look, these two, like it's official, they got together. Like they were called grandma and grandma. So yeah. So how did they get kids? Look, this is a manga. Anything can happen. I'm pretty sure that they figured it out. Anyways, so yeah, the chapter ends with a confrontation of Kiromaru versus Kourumaru, Dark Past catching up. Great chapter. I really love the fact that again, Akamatsu got back in the game for Kourumaru. Like let's wrap this up, for him, because this is a very important key moment for this character, and pretty much story wise as well. So tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Comment, rate, subscribe, share this video, much appreciated. Please don't forget, encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases. There you can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They are even cheaper. Also, look, if you can encourage my manga project called Heart of WILDFIRE, the link is down below. You can do a one-time donation on our Ko-fi page, or with $1 per month, you guys can encourage us, and we can share a lot of stuff in the development phase of our manga project. So go check it out. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. So I guess I'll see you guys next month. So in the meantime, please do me a favor for your homeboy. Take care of yourselves. See ya.